is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we are going over some of the best new upcoming games for 2025. This is kind of like the end tail. Right now, mobile gaming has been in a very weird spot. There just hasn't really been anything new coming out. It feels like it's been pretty dry. We do have Destiny Rising coming out in August, which is pretty much the next big thing that we're waiting for. Between now and when that game comes out, it doesn't seem like there's going to be anything really exciting, unfortunately. So we got a bunch of games that I've pre-registered for that I'm excited for. I do have some estimated release dates as well that we can go over. First one we got is going to be Elysia, the Astral Fall. We've got a nice little role-playing game. It is going to be in a vertical style, though. I typically don't like the vertical style games, but regardless, this is giving me AFK Journey vibes. Is that the game? It looks like it has this, like the same exact artwork as that game, which is different types of heroes. You can see that it is a hero collecting game. You're going to be probably a gacha game, collecting heroes, going through and stuff like that. I don't have a date for this one, but this looks like it could be okay. Next one we got is going to be Torerowa. I don't know how to say this. Torerowa, however, whatever this is. I do have a date for this. This is estimated September 25th, 2025. So we got a bit of a ways to go for this one. This looks like a really nice action game. Roguelike action. I like this thing that it says up to 15 players adventure in a dungeon for treasures. That seems like it could be a really fun little dungeon action game. From seeing some of the gameplay layout, we can see that we've got our little mini map in that top right corner. We're going through the dungeons. We've got our attacks in this bottom right. Overall, this one could be a pretty fun game. This is what the main menu is looking like. We've got missions, guilds, friends, stores, a lot of interacting with other live players, which is a lot of fun to do. This one I think is going to be really, really fun. Definitely one that I'm kind of looking forward to. I don't know how to say this one either. Is it Kaiju No? Kaiju number 8, the game. I don't know. What is this? Is this an anime? I've never heard of this. I have no idea. It looks kind of interesting. It says featuring an all-star voice actor cast. So there's got some really good voice acting going on with this. We take a look at some of these screenshots. It looks like it's going to be another one of these hero collecting games, but with action. Instead of like turn-based, it looks like you might actually be doing live action, which is good. I do like one of those action games. Action games can be pretty fun. Role-playing is what it's showing, but I do not have a date for this. I couldn't find one. Sword of Justice. I do have a date for this one. October 31st is the estimated. So you can see a lot of these games, they're not coming out until like September, October, November. And right now, as of recording this, we are what? July 28th, 29th. We're just about to start August, and we've got a ways to go for some of these games. This is explore an open world, branching stories. Doesn't really show too much gameplay though. These all look like cutscenes. So this could be one of those very deceiving games that maybe isn't as good as it is. It does say it is an open world MMORPG game. I imagine based on the pictures that this is probably a cookie cutter like all of the other ones, where it's an auto and there's a million buttons on the screen, and it's probably going to be one of those games. I can almost imagine, just based on the pictures. Now this right here, this is the banger of the whole video. This is what I am so excited for. I am ready to do backflips for this one. We got a Resident Evil mobile game. What in the world is happening? This, I just hope to God they do not fumble this and ruin this, because this could be so much fun. Resident Evil survival unit strategy is your key to survival. I am so excited for this. Unfortunately, this one's not slated to come out until an estimate December 31st, because they literally just announced this. This was just announced, I think maybe 3 weeks ago or something that I had seen. And then they just finally had put it on to pre-register for it. But this, you know, it might not even come out till 2026. I don't even think we're going to probably get it this year. This is a game I probably see coming out in 2026, maybe the early beginning of 2026. But we can see it says Heroes and the Fight for Survival. Now, I'm trying to figure out what kind of type of game this is going to be, but it looks like grow stronger and build to survive. It's giving me, I hate to say it, but I am struggling to think that this is looking like, oh, it is. It's 100%. Now I based on this screenshot, I know exactly what it is. This is going to be a 4X base building war game, but Resident Evil style. Hell, bring it on. You know, hey, I could go for another good base building war game, but with a Resident Evil skin. That is wild. That is diabolical. We are getting a base building war game with a Resident Evil skin. So the heroes that you're going to be collecting are going to be the Resident Evil heroes, and then you're going to have troops, attacker, defender, ranger, and you're basically going to be building up your base, right? You can see you're going to be building up your base, and then they are going to have the if you're familiar with these war games, you'll know what I mean, where they have like a separate campaign area where it's basically PvE, and you take your heroes and you go through, and you're going to probably be going and destroying these zombies, which is going to be what they're trying to sell people. But people aren't going to know. They're going to get the casuals. They're going to get the Resident Evil casual fans, and they're going to have no idea how a base building war games work, and they're going to get absolutely obliterated from their wallet. Their wallet is just going to get absolutely obliterated. Nonetheless, though, this is going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait, honestly. Next one we got, let's see. We do have a few more that I wanted to go over. Seven Knights Rebirth. We've got a turn-based RPG. If you're a fan of the Seven Knights series, this is by Netmarble. Netmarble makes a bunch of Seven Knights games. This looks like it could be another fun one. You know, nothing that I would go crazy for, but it's just something that if there's nothing else, this could definitely, you know, be fun for a few weeks, maybe a month or two. But yeah, this one I have an estimated date September 30th, so that one's another one we gotta wait quite a while for, unfortunately. Let's go down a little bit. Next one I got Chaos Zero Nightmare. This is another one that I have on my list. We got a role-playing Chaos Loop RPG driven by choice. So this looks like it could be a little bit of fun. We've got another hero collecting. Looks like we got some cards. We have to activate the cards to do abilities and stuff. Epic story. Make treasured memories together. This one is estimated to be October 15th. So a long ways for that one. This is another one that I'm super duper excited about. This is probably my second one that I'm excited about. First one's Resident Evil. Second one's this new Warhammer game. This is going to be Supremacy Warhammer 40K. It just says strategy. I am not sure. Only war awaits. Pre-register now. If this is going to be use your faction, lead massive armies. This looks like it's going to be another one of those base building war games with the Warhammer franchise. I remember, if you've been following my channel since way back when, there was that really good what was it, Warhammer 40K Lost Crusade? I think it was Lost Crusade. It was a really fun base building war game. I made a ton of videos on that game. So it looks like we might have another one, but this looks like it's going to be in a vertical format. I hate vertical formats. Regardless, though, I'll still play it, but it looks like it might be a vert instead of horizontal. This one is actually estimated to come out the day before my birthday. So this is estimated November 17th. So that would be a really nice birthday treat for me. Next one, Ragnarok V returns. I am so over these Ragnarok games. There's so many of these. They're all cookie cutter. They're all the same. I'm not going to waste my time. I might make one video on it if it comes out and there's nothing else to play. Next one we got is going to be Blade and Soul Heroes. We got a really nice little role-playing game by NC Soft. This is unite your heroes in this collectible action MMORPG. This one, it looks like it's just going to be a hero collecting game. I don't know where the strategic turn-based battle, I see that, but I don't know why it's being advertised as an MMO. I don't know what the MMO part is going to be for that. I got an estimated September 2nd. This one's a little bit sooner. And then finishing it up, I got one more that I want to go over. Some of these other ones, I'm really not interested in some of these others that we're scrolling through. King of Fighters. Man, I've been waiting for this game forever. They bumped this back again. Now the expected release date is October 29th, 2025. Literally, I've been pre-registered for this, and I've been making videos about this game coming out for like what feels like a year now, and it still hasn't come out globally yet. There is early access though. If you do want to jump into this game for early access, I believe Canada is one of the countries. I think Philippines is another one, and then there's like one more. There's 3 countries that have early access. You could use a VPN if you want. I might do that if I get really just bored and there just doesn't seem to be anything else going on. I actually might jump into the early access maybe in a week or two to just check this out and maybe do like a first impressions review on it. But I am going to start gearing up towards Destiny Rising because I do have access to the closed beta. I've been playing Destiny Rising a little bit here and there over the past like month or two casually. It's a really good game. I'm definitely excited for the official launch, which is why I'm trying not to dive too deep into this like closed beta because I don't want to like play it so much that when the game comes out, I just don't want to play it anymore. So I've been casually just trying little things and figuring things out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you later. Peace.